everybody.
What's
How
up,
are
everybody?
you? Uh, what's today? Happy Wednesday, I believe.
Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah.
Right. So this one's not going to be a long video. I always say that, and then I end up going long, but I really need to keep it short because Perry's going on after, and I keep cutting it into his time. So that's why we only have two stories, and we're going to make them quick. But I wasn't going to come on, but this is blowing up. We're going to talk about the Breakfast Club. It's almost like the Fox Soul Part 2 situation. Do you remember when that went down
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Armand,
Mhm.
Claudia, and Al?
Yeah.
That's what's going on. They're self-destructing over there. And then we're going to talk about Teyana Taylor saying that Iman Trumpet leaked some information from the divorce decree to the public because he's trying to make her look greedy. This is a person I never covered before, but we're going to start covering her because she's dating Aaron Pierre. And Iman can't take it. All right. So let's start with the Breakfast Club. It's really sad what's going down. So Jess Hilarious came on last night, and I made a long form video about that. If you want to go over there and listen to the whole thing, it's like a half hour long. She was mad. She went on last night. So those of you that are not familiar with the Breakfast Club, it's a radio station morning show, Charlemagne the God, DJ Envy, and Jess Hilarious. And then Jess got pregnant and they brought on Loren Lorosa. Loren used to work for TMZ. Okay. And Jess had only been working there a month before she went out on maternity leave. So they had to get a replacement and they got Loren. And a lot of people say, because I like Jess Hilarious too. Matter of fact, I like everybody involved. So I'm just going to tell the story. I think that a lot of people are saying that Loren did a better job at the job than Jess.
hmm
Have you seen her?
No, I mean, for me, like when the story broke, I went back and seen some clips. Yeah, I mean, Lauren do a good job too, but I had no problems with what's the name?
Sorry, they say and Teyana is playing Dionne Warwick in her biopic. She's very talented, but wait till I do that story because what's his name? DJ Academics is trying to drag her, and we all know something wrong with DJ Academics. But let me finish this really quick. So Loren actually did do a better job, Harry. I know you don't watch it consistently. I hate to say that because I feel like I'm disrespecting Jess, but she just did. What were you gonna say?
Well, yeah, no, I started to get what you're saying. Saying like as far as like a lot of people just saying she's better for the radio because she don't use a lot of curse words, things like that.
Not
But
just
for
that, she
me,
just seemed more seasoned. Go ahead.
I don't know. I mean, because the times I watch, I seen Jess, and I love the show, so
Mhm.
I didn't see nothing wrong with Jess.
Jess is good too, but Jess is more like me. She's gonna cuss. She's hood. She gonna be snappy, get that neck going right away. Some people don't like that about me. I'm not
Right.
comparing myself to Jess Hilarious, by the way, but she's just a regular girl from around the way. I don't know what you call them, but a regular black girl. So she's not as polished. That's what I'll say. She's not as polished as Lauren. Lauren's very polished, does her homework, and we need that. You need
Right.
somebody
No,
to
I get
give
you.
you
Yeah.
the history to what happened. But then you also need Jess to be like, oh, this is BS, and then
Right.
break it down. So I don't know. I like them both. But anyway, she went out on maternity leave. They put in Jess. And they had to, because they didn't fire her. But when she came back, she felt it. You know when you're being pushed out. That's not
Right.
in her head. You
hmm
know when you're being pushed out. Now, you can't call her crazy for that. And she didn't like Loren. She felt that Loren was part of the push out. She felt that Loren wasn't respecting her. She just didn't like Loren. And that's okay too. Because sometimes you don't like your coworkers, right?
Right.
But she said they talked it out and they end up getting along. I don't believe that. I believe they talked it out. I think she still don't like Loren. I feel like this isn't Loren's fault. People are saying that Loren are doing things behind the scenes, like cozying up to people and all that. Maybe that's her personality. I don't want to dog Loren out either. It's just a mess. It's a mess.
Right.
But Jess made a mistake. Never go, and I do it all the time. I know how you feel, Jess. Never go to social media to air out your problems. You just don't do it. But I've done it before, haven't you, Perry?
Yep.
Why do we go to social media to vent?
I mean, it's a certain thing because sometimes if stuff happens to you on social media and you're like, hey, I'm just gonna blow it off, and after a while, you just like, yeah, enough of that. I'm gonna respond. It's almost like a human thing. Well, to me, I feel like it is.
And I felt like if Jess didn't respond, you know how you say to yourself, this is not in my head. This is what's going, you know what I mean? This is what's going on. She just needed to get it off her chest. Now, is that bad for her? Yeah, let's be real. I sincerely believe Jess. I think she was getting pushed out. I think she's still going to get pushed out because if you take all the dynamics out and just look at the situation, Loren gets along better on camera. I don't know if she be snaking Jess behind her back or not. She could be snaking Jess behind her back. Most likely she is snaking Jess behind her back. But I'm talking about the actual show. When I click on the Breakfast Club and I hear them talking, is the conversation better with Loren or better with Jess? It's better with Loren. I hate to say it too. I hate to say it.
I don't know. I mean, because like I seen some of those clips, and I see that Loren is good too. So
she is.
It all depends on the topic or whatever. I mean, I thought both of them was good, and Jess, I ain't never looked at her and say, "Oh, you know what? She ain't really polished or nothing." I thought she fit in. I thought everything was cool.
Let's hear. I want to read some of these. Thank you. I thought it was in my head too. She's definitely being pushed out. You know when you're being pushed out. You just know it. Can it simply be Loren was better? She is better. That's why this is a tough situation. But I think Jess is going to get the boot anyway. Number one, Loren does better with the show. I'm not talking about her personality and what she's doing behind the scenes. I'm saying just the show. Another reason they're going to push her out is because she went to the internet.
Right.
Can't do that, Jess. And I understand how you feel. I've done it so many times. You know, when you're getting pushed out, it's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. Toria said, hey, Toria, she is not doing anything to Jess. You don't think so? I don't know. This is what they're saying. I don't know.
Maybe, look, the whole thing is this. Maybe personally, she's not doing anything to Jess. But when Jess see they only going to have one person, and this person, they seem to want this person over you, she's feeling like her job is in jeopardy or always being on pins and needles. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got somebody pushing you, and maybe it's not Loren herself, but Jess see what she can do, or just your relationship.
And like Jess said in this tape I'm about to play, she said, you keep over talking me. You trying to always be the one with a clever response. In so many words. She didn't say those exact words, but and you know when somebody's doing that to you too.
Right.
It's weird. Loren has a journalistic background, and they are definitely going to manage Jess out due to unprofessionalism. You can't go to the internet and talk about your boss. I've done it so many times. I'm not saying like I'm better than Jess. I'm saying, girl, I've done it too. It's the hardest thing to control, especially when you're mad, when you're angry. That new girl is a snake. I mean, I agree. I don't know. I don't know if she's a snake, but I agree something is happened to Jess to make her respond like that.
The whole thing. I'm not gonna say she's a snake because, like, really, if anybody give you a job, Jess was there. They brung her on while she was out having a baby, maternity leave or whatever, right? Do Loren not supposed to do the best she can do? when you're working for a company.
I mean, she
But
worked
I
at
think that
TMZ.
Jess is getting it from she thought she would get a job and the relationship with the two guys, you know what I'm saying, on there and whatnot. That could have changed and making her feel a type of way. Just how they could have talked to you before. Now they talking to you a different way after.
That's
So
what she said.
it's a lot of
That's
things
what
like
she
that.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, this person says Jess is feeling inferior, to Loren, as though Loren is going to take her job. And yes, Jess is feeling that she may be getting pushed out. She's definitely getting pushed out. But let me tell you this: Loren interviewed with the Breakfast Club. They chose Jess. Okay, when she worked at TMZ, they had a whole gossip. It's a whole gossip show. So it's the same job. They have her covering gossip. So she's going to see more polished than Jess. But Charlamagne, you went to bat for Jess Hilarious. You went to bat for her for a reason.
Uh-huh.
So I agree with what she said yesterday. You should have had her back, or at least made her feel comfortable. If the boys would have stepped up to the plate, they did Angela Yee the same way with the Gucci Man thing. Gucci Man called her a SLUT. He didn't say that word in so many words. He said she was thirsty and she tried to come over. And they just sat there and let Angela windmill for herself. And it was never the same. It was never the same after that.
Mm.
So these boys, they act like they defend each other, because remember when DJ Envy was selling fake real estate courses or whatever it was, and Charlamagne stood up for him. They don't stand up for the women. I mean, Charlamagne did for her to get the job, because they were going to let her go when she accidentally released that she got the job before they told her to. It's a lot. I don't know. This could be a publicity stunt for ratings. It very well could. That too. That too is a lot. They didn't have Angela's back. They did not have Angela Yee's back. They did not. They only chose Jess because she has 5 million. She has 5 million followers versus Lorosa's 100,000. Ooh, yeah. Okay, one more, and then I'm gonna play the tape. Huh?
Yeah. That's what I heard too. Like they were saying, like a lot of people who watch the show daily saying that it was Loren and was better than Jess, but Jess only got it because her social media following. And you know, a company do things that's gonna uplift them, if that's gonna help them or whatnot. And Jess' personality was cool, but I think this could have happened. You hire somebody, you think this is the person I really want, and it feel this need at the time. But when you got another person coming, you're like, well, shit, I'm sort of feeling this person a little bit better.
That's what happened.
With no disrespect to the other person, that's sort of, you know.
Now they're saying,
let me read this. Friends, we like some friends a little better than others.
Yeah. No, it's true. You cannot like everybody the same. You cannot. You are so right, Perry. You're right. Jess should have spoken to management or DJ Envy and Charlamagne before going on the air about where she stands with the position. That's true.
Yeah.
So anyway, so she snapped yesterday, and they're saying the reason that she snapped yesterday is because Corey Holcomb came on. Corey Holcomb is a trip, okay? He don't like her, so he said she wasn't talented, and he said some mean things, especially if it's somebody you know. Okay, so they're saying that was the final straw. They were handling things behind the scenes until Corey came out and said that, and then she snapped. I don't know if I believe that. It could very well could have happened. It doesn't matter. Corey's part does not matter. What happened is she snapped. And went public. So hold on, y'all got some good comments. I'm about to play Loren's response. I say the entire franchise is going down. Well, I hear that the ratings are lower. I like the show. I love the show, to be quite honest, but I do think that the ratings are lower. Corey doesn't even like black women. He don't? Is he another one of them? See that? Don't tell me that, Mika, because that make me not. Don't tell. Really, girl? You know we stick together. You know, go to hell, Corey. If this is true, go straight to hell. Yep, Jess felt played. She was so unprofessional. I know. Let's give Jess some grace. She's a good person. She's good. She's funny. She's just different. She's not bad. She's just different. And what they're doing to her is not right. It's not right. But it's business. It's business because I've hired people before. Oh, and they get mad when you fire them every single time. I've never had anybody say, thank you for the opportunity, but it didn't work out. Never. I don't feel like Jess is not funny. She is a better fit. You think Jess is a better fit? Let me hear this. A case of an outspoken, self-reliant Black woman feeling insecure around a poised, educated Black woman and struggling to navigate that dynamic. That's what's happening. Not in a disrespectful way to Jess.
No. Right.
She's just different and greedy gritty. I am too.
It's almost like a person coming in with a different skill set, but you're doing the same job. Now, I can have a personality and do this, but if I can't do the other stuff that well, you sort of feel envious of the other person. And I also feel that when people when she had said that the other girl would chime in and try to fill her role, that the other girl had her skill set but tried to pick up hers also, the comedic aspect of it. You know what I mean? Chiming in and stuff like that. But go ahead.
Do I have time to take calls? I don't. She's funny and she's making moves outside the radio. She said that. I didn't know what she meant. She's big. She big ups to her for that, and big ups to her for that. Just feel Loren is a better fit. And somebody said something. Christina, let me know your thoughts, because I want to know what everybody's thinking. I got to play this clip, though, before I run out of time. I don't think it's about who's doing better. Jess is mad because how she is being treated by, iHeart management. That's true, too. This is getting complicated because you're right. It's the management's decisions. They're the one playing these games. Charlamagne and DJ Envy didn't hire anybody. But with that being said, she felt that they should have came to her defense. Like, that's our girl. That's who we hired, we chose to be there, and that's who we want there.
Mm-hmm.
And, is what's her name being shady behind the scenes? I don't know. So let me play this tape really quick. Maybe Jess would shine brighter with her own channel / show. Well, it looks like that's going to happen, Emmanuel. It looks like it's going to happen. Let me play what they talked about this morning. It was complicated at best, because there's no easy answers without hurting somebody's feelings. That's what's wrong. Here we go. Take a listen.
Is East Side high, West Side, whatever high we gonna be, we here and we together, so we got to figure this out.
I'm not allowed to play that. Let me try to do it like I did yesterday. Let's just try this. Come on, let me do it. There we go. No.
It's the next one, I think.
Huh?
Across.
Say it again.
I think it's the next one after this one.
No, I'm trying to do it without the.
I know. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, or maybe this one. Let's see if that's it. No. This isn't working, people.
No.
Hold on, guys. Let me see. I can't. Let me try another way. Perry, talk, read the chat. Let's see while I try to figure this out. Oh, you can't read. Okay. Let me try to do it while I'm talking. Didn't Jess just have a baby? Is postpartum at play? It could. Wait, was there another post? What I heard from Jess was not disrespectful. Why are we allowing folks to play Black women against each other? Because they don't want to play each other.
East Side
Damn it. You know what? I'm gonna have to play it and just take this video down.
Yeah, it was like the third one or something like that.
I just
like-
did that.
Oh, okay.
Let's see one more time.
No.
Yeah. No. You guys, this is my fault. Look at period over there. This is my fault. I forgot at the last minute you cannot play Breakfast Club stuff. So I'm gonna have to play it and then just take the video down. They hired Detroit and now they want they want Detroit. I mean, I know what that means because I'm from Detroit, and they just act like we're ratchet and we're ghetto, and we might be, but I don't see it. I do not see it. Let me try this.
Whatever high we gonna be, we here and we together, so we got to figure this out. And it's not, everything's not a joke. And I can understand some of where you was coming from, but bro, part of that live I thought was crazy. I'm like, what, Jess? Like,
what part did you think was crazy?
What part? Because like, Loren, it's not like you didn't hear anything in that live that I haven't said to you.
I heard a lot that you didn't say to me.
Okay, so what part did I not say to you?
Okay, so the part about the talking over each other and the hush, be quiet, because you talk about how you feel in real time, right?
Yeah,
I'm feeling in real time. That be quiet. That was crazy. The shut up. I was like, oh, okay, because what we really giving up here? Like, what's up?
Okay,
right?
But I didn't. None of that was said. You didn't say anything about that.
And then when I pulled you into the office with our EP with Eddie, the first thing I said to you was, Jess, we fighting for airtime and it shouldn't be like that. I want to know what can I do better as a producer? What can we do better as the two women sitting right here next to each other to make sure that don't happen, because it doesn't look good. It's not going to play well for either one of us.
I literally swear to God, I don't even remember you saying that.
And that's exactly why I had Eddie in the room, our EP,
I never ever heard that.
Because
you've pulled me to the side a few times to ask me, are you okay? How do you feel like about the stories and things like that? You've never said what you just said to me. Now listen. I have said, hush, shut up. Like, yo, you overtalk. And like I said, I'm not about to be up here fighting for no mic. Like, I'm not doing that. If I already got the job, like, what am I doing? Like, I'm not. It's four voices. Three of us are very opinionated. You know what I mean? Me, you, and Charlamagne. I'm not saying Envy don't got no opinion, but he don't jump in every single time there's dead air. You know what I'm saying? When you overtalk. And it's like the only time you can quiet down is if somebody be like, shut up or hush.
My mom don't even tell me shut up, Jess. I'm a grown-ass woman.
And I understand. You could have said that on air right then and there. Or right after when you saying you put me in office. You never put me nowhere to tell me that.
Because the way that I do things when it comes to my job and my career, that's not what we on. And I told you from the jump, I was never going to give that to you.
Okay.
Ever. And I did I not? Our first conversation, I said, if I ever have an issue with you, I'm going to handle it in a way where we can get through a conversation, because we grown, and regardless, you don't got to love me, you don't got to like me, but we here together. I'm here.
And listen, like I said earlier, the internet loves mess.
Yes, you are here.
And one of the easiest ways to create mess is to pit women against each other.
And you're here because of an opportunity that I extended.
Regardless
I'm not sitting here like you don't deserve to be here. I'm not sitting here like you're not here. You're not going anywhere. That's first and foremost, let's get that. It may be my delivery or whatever. But yeah, you are here. I ain't never say you shouldn't be here. I said from the whole jump, yeah, Shorty do the job. Great. She's amazing. That's why I want it to be her segment. I
think y'all can work very well together. And once again, you got to stop letting the internet pit y'all against each other. I know the internet has created a narrative, Loren versus Jess, Jess versus Loren.
But that's what it is.
And that's what I'm trying to say is the internet is there. We see it. None of us can ignore it. I saw that Corey thing a week ago. It didn't say nothing about it.
But y'all clear up everything else. Nobody want to clear up that I'm not doing that. I don't like you, or I'm hating on a.
They say I'm gay. I ain't never came up here and said I don't suck no pee-pee. That's true.
That's different now. Come on.
Well, I just want to say, Jess, what you feeling, we feel it together. And when the other thing happened that I called you about, I said that to you. But I responded to that on Twitter. I didn't send it to you. I didn't feel like I had to, but I did. But I called you about it.
The comments. Stop listening to the comments.
Let me talk.
In real life, we love everybody. Y'all love each other. This can work.
It will work. It will work. But sometimes this might have to happen, and it's happening with love. Because when I saw Jess crying, I came in here because I care about you. Have to be okay for all of this to be okay. And I'm a producer at the end of the day. You my talent. We gonna be straight.
did when I saw Jess crying. Y'all don't push Jess out. Look, y'all hired her to replace Jess, kept her on longer. Y'all made Jess feel some type of way. Don't punish her for that. Y'all got to make this work some kind of way, because I don't want to see her crying either. Like, girl, she ain't making it up in her head. So she's been feeling this way for a while.
Right.
And since she accidentally went public with it, y'all handling it in the public eye. The public is now having their own opinions. So if you fire her anyway, her following, all 5 million of you, gonna be complaining up in the comment section. I'm gonna be one of them. Child Perry, what you think about this?
Look, this is what I started to think of it. Like, I can see Loren's point when she's saying that, hey, my mama don't tell me to hush or shut up. I mean, when you both adults, you might give them a hand gesture or something. Hey, let me talk or something. Give me some kind of sign. But actually saying that could be rude. But I think what's going on with Jess is that when she show up at work, she feel like unwanted, right?
Well,
and it's nothing worse than going to a job every day when you feel like you're unwanted. When people are saying, oh, praising the other person right in front of you as if you ain't shit. That's what I think could have going on, and it's starting to manifest, right? And it will build hatred towards both women. Because Loren,
I hate to see all of this.
It's not telling them to go, huh?
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm saying Loren is not telling them to praise her in front of Jess or maybe these things, but you'll build up this hatred for the person that's getting all the praise and the teacher's pet or whatnot. You see what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's just weird, and it's sort of bad that it's happening like that. But Jess would be okay. Go ahead.
No, I don't want Jess. Look, it's public now. Don't do that to Jess. Keep all 4 of them. But anyway, I wanted to talk about Christine's point here. She's saying that Loren's shady. I'm telling you, people are saying that Loren is playing games. The only part is, and that's horrible if that's true. That's really horrible. But it's no evidence, so. But it could happen. That could be going on too. I mean, that's how Jess felt. You can't, when you feel a certain way,
right?
You ain't making that up in your head.
Right.
You feel a certain way. Toria said, Sherelle, she just had a baby. She's suffering from postpartum depression. I don't know. It's a lot, y'all. From what they said, originally Loren wasn't supported to be in the booth. Well, we know that because she auditioned and they didn't hire her. They hired Jess.
Mm-hmm.
People keep thinking it's a publicity stunt. Child, I don't know if it's a publicity stunt because Jess seemed upset last night. She seemed very upset. You make a baby on purpose, then you don't like it when someone takes your spot.
Damn. Well,
the spot had to be taken. Child, it's a lot.
You know what, though?
You say what you got to say, because
even to that part, like to make a baby on purpose, people have babies and have jobs all the time, and I get it. You could say the timing wasn't right because you're just starting a job, but a woman with a job, should they go through their whole life without having a baby just because they work? So I sort of get what the person was saying, that it was bad timing, maybe, but I don't know. And then maybe Jess is feeling that way too, like that you don't supposed to be in the booth with me right now, but you coming out, that's fine to do a segment. But now I feel like you're trying to take on your responsibility and mine, like my job duties. If my job duties is to do this and you keep jumping in to do them, then it becomes like a kiss ass moment.
This is Fox Soul with Armand, Funky Dineva, and Claudia. So it's happening all over again. What the bad part about it is, once the public gets in, finds out what's going on, they take sides and then they ride hard for whoever side they're on. So I think they're pushing Jess out. I don't think it's in her head. And I think they're still going to do it, but they can't do it now. That's my opinion.
Well, I don't know if they can do it now. Now, this might be their excuse.
She said, I heard Loren was better. She is better. That's the one thing I can't take her from her. She's just better. It seems like she's researched it and she might even know some of these people. I don't know what makes me think she's better. The conversations. She doesn't call anybody out. She doesn't call anybody out like Jess will do. Jess will say, you're full of it and, all that stuff. But you need both. Because I need people to call somebody out. I like that. Because I want to know what's the part you're not telling us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Perry, it's called business. You are correct. Both are good, but in different lanes.
Yeah.
Loren worked for TMZ, so she's a vet. At this point, she's a vet. She looks really young, too. She's pretty and young. And I think she's in her 20s, they said. She's good. That's her lane. Jess is comedy. Yeah, but she said yesterday it was a portion. I played the whole long form video. She said she liked working there. I don't think she should be fired or pushed out, any of that. And also, Jess is a little more controversial. This is what I said on my long form video. She made some homophobic, they're homophobic, but that's how she felt. She says that, I don't want to be how come every time we speak up about trans, I can't remember. Damn, let me play my video from yesterday. She said some homophobic stuff and got backlash for it. She said that. She also got backlash for, saying that a 13-year-old cancer patient had patches in his head. She's also controversial at the same time. Let me see if I can play my video from yesterday. Hold on. I mean, but Charlamagne the God, he's controversial.
Well, actually, he the one said in that same clip where people said she's controversial, it was nappy. She said, no, it's not nappy. It was patchy.
Yeah.
So, damn, you damn if you do. You can't say nothing on social media anymore before people get too upset.
Okay.
I mean, she wasn't going after that kid.
Especially when this must be it. When it's
like
everybody
I don't see that shit. It's crazy. One thing I know.
Loren's good too. Let's see about these comments.
No, it's just sad. I mean, because you don't wish nothing bad for neither one of the women, but it seems
women
like one gonna stay.
Barry?
Huh? Say what?
Oh, you just stopped talking. Were you going to say something?
Oh, yeah, no. I was just saying that I feel bad for both of the women because I feel like one of them going to leave and one of them going to stay. And you can't really blame Loren. We can say she a snake, this and that. But when you go to a job, shouldn't you be the best you could be? But I don't know the personal ends if she personally stepping on Jess' toes when they're in the booth or all that stuff. But go ahead.
So here's what I played yesterday. These are the controversial statements that Jess really got a lot of backlash for.
It's like black. Whatever. He's a person of color, obviously. Okay. So I don't know his exact ethnicity. But when I saw that,
his head was
my God,
his head was not.
I did it again. Damn.
Is Eastside.
I'm not supposed to show Breakfast Club stuff. I'm gonna end up getting rid of this video anyway. But anyway, she said some things about the trans community, basically saying that if I'm not comfortable with it and I think it's wrong, why can't I speak up and say that? And it wasn't that polished. It was like, it was disrespectful. It was disrespectful to the trans community. And so she got backlash for that. She gets a lot more backlash by saying things that she's not supposed to say, like when she called Shaq's house dirty. And Lauren's polished. She's not going to say that. So I don't know. Jess is a comedian who was hired to be controversial. Her segment was called Jess with the Mess. It sure is. What people expect from her. People are too sensitive nowadays. Get over it.
No, I agree.
I agree with half of what you said, Heather. Yes, she was hired to be herself and, bring the mess. But to a point where you're not trending the next day. You have to be cognizant of other people's feelings, because I am in front of millions of people. I can't go talking shit about trans people, and then when they get mad, want Charlamagne and DJ Envy to help me. But I like her, and she was speaking her mind. Charlie's a mess. Hey, Ranu, where you been? They were low-key trying to push out Jess, and she just called them out. It's true. It's true. So I don't know. Sorry to say this, but Sherelle is spot on about Jess. Loren is way more professional and polished.
Right. But hey,
with that being,
they all auditioned. They knew that when they auditioned her, right? But they gave the job to Jess. They knew what Jess brought to the table, or thought what she brought to the table. And I don't think Jess changed from her audition. So on one hand, you asking for her to be raw, funny, give the stories, but then when she do, now you want to, kick it to the curb.
Well, right now, I hope if they were planning on pushing her out, since it's so public and the audience will turn on you if you get rid of Jess right now, I think they should keep all four. There needs to be some kind of healing or kind of being on the same page, Loren and Jess. Like, we ain't got to be buddies, but we work together. So let's respect each other for that. And then let's move forward, because I like Jess's grittiness. I like it. She gonna say what she feels. And even though it doesn't come out right, because what she said was homophobic, I can't play it for you because I don't remember how to do it, but it was a mess. So time to get Jess on Club Shay Shay so she can tell her mess. That's the only solution right now. Girl, call up Shannon Sharp. He'll come interview you and tell your feelings like you already did, but in a more calm, polished way. You got a lot of fans out here that support you. I like Loren too. Y'all can't make me pick a side because I just like the show. I like Charlamagne, who's controversial and always putting his damn foot in his mouth. I like DJ Envy, so it's a mess. All right, and I'm on. Wonder how Jess was picked over Loren anyway, because of Charlamagne the God. He went hard for her. That's who he wanted. That's who he wanted. That's who he felt comfortable with. And they interviewed how many people? Nene Leakes, Claudia, not Schiffer. What's Claudia's last name?
Jordan.
Claudia. I can't remember her name.
Jordan,
Claudia. What is it?
Jordan.
Claudia. Yeah, Jordan. Claudia Jordan. The list was long. He picked her out of all those people. So you should have her back, Charlamagne. And now that they did hire her for going on maternity leave, which is nobody's fault. You get pregnant when you're pregnant. You still got to have a family. Even if she planned it, you still got to, have children. And so they should just leave it at this now. I think Jess should start coming back into the office, and let's just heal this out. Let's just work this out, because the show's the ratings are dropping. We don't need to go any lower. We don't want Jess fans mad at us and leaving. We don't want Loren's fans mad at us leaving. Now y'all just got to figure out how to bump up the ratings and call it a day. That's what I would do. Someone's at the front door. Perry, what are your thoughts? And then let's head out.
Oh, yeah. No, I was just saying that, look, I wish them both success, right? I mean, and both of them seem to do a good job. So that's like apples and oranges. If one was brought in to be a producer, to do research, and one was brought in to be more raw and can, talk about today's topics and stuff, be a comedian, that's what she was brought in for. Both of them do a good job. And I'm thinking this way, why not have kept both of them? If one is already getting paid to be a producer and she'll come and do a segment or something and just do what she do. But I think what Toya said a few minutes ago too might make sense. Maybe the backlash that some of the things she might say in today's society, just like MSNBC, when they start kicking people out, demanding companies get rid of people, could it be something like that? I'm not sure. From the bosses.
I don't know. It says the comment was about trans women, referring to a natural born woman as cis women or something like that. She didn't like it. Said to drop the cis. We are women. She said something like that. I can't remember what it was, and I can't play it. But if people say they're offended, then they're offended, and you got to apologize, even if you didn't mean any harm. If I say, hey, I'm trans and I don't like how you said that, you got to apologize. Anyway, you guys, thank you. We're going back live in an hour and 15 minutes. If anybody likes politics, Perry, shout out your channel and tell them what you're talking about today.
Well, I mean, for one, we're going to talk about, name of my channel is Perry Politics Today on YouTube. But we're going to finish talking about Chuck Schumer, for one, how he stabbed the Democrats in the back, didn't support us, and then the hot topics of the news that came out today. How Trump was going wild, Elon Musk, car companies pretty much crashing, burning up. People are after Elon. And some of his top investors want him to buy out the company. They want to buy him out. So that's one of the topics we'll be talking about tonight.
All right. We'll see you guys then. See you. I might go back later because I didn't get a chance to talk about Teyana. I might come on later tonight. Go ahead, Perry.
Okay, that's it. I'm gonna check it out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Bye, guys.
Fuck this shit,
Bye, everybody.